Hey guys, this is Apple, and I'm making this video that is well overdue. It's probably about 2 years overdue, about that roughly. My bad. It's going to be a video about why I initially left YouTube about 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, and why I'm back now. I feel like I owe you guys an explanation. I've made comments on previous videos explaining it. But, you know, this is going to be more in detail and not just really basic. It's going to be a more in-depth look into it. So, we'll get into it. To first spin this yarn, I guess would be the phrase, we've got to look at the beginning, and I guess the beginning of me leaving YouTube would have to be Battlefield 4. I started YouTube doing Battlefield 3 beta, and then moved into, you know, the full game, and channel was getting a lot of success with my funny videos and stuff like that. Come Battlefield 4, my channel really started growing quite a bit. I think at the end of BF3 I had about 20 to 30,000, and then after BF4's launch I went up to about like 45,000. That was like after a few months, obviously, but yeah, so I was growing quite healthily, and that was in a short time, so that was like super sick. But the thing was, Battlefield 4's launch was so bad, and like anyone that says it wasn't is a liar, because like even the EA CEO like come up and was like, yeah, no, we done fucked up. I imagine, like, there was obviously a lot of issues with the launch, and when they were preparing to release this game, they obviously thought they could get away with it. I don't know. Like, I don't know what they, like, thought they could get away with, because there was just, like, ridiculous bugs that, you know, the development team should have seen. You know, any playtester would have seen some of these bugs, because they weren't, like, hidden without. There was obvious bugs, like, there were one-hit kill bugs, literally, like, people, like, every third bullet was one-hitting people. Like, how do you not notice that? There was, like, visual glitches where, like, screens were, like, tearing every, like, half a second, and it made, like, the game, like, give people motion sickness. And, like, the big one was the crashes. Don't tell me out of all the PCs they would have tested it on, none of them crashed. Like, I mean, I guess not, but, you know, AMD, Nvidia, it doesn't matter what system you were on, you were fucking crashing. There was like leaderboards for how many fucking Battlefield 4s have stopped working, you know, on the subreddit and shit like that. So it was like a huge disaster, and you know, they fixed it. I'm 100% I'm happy they ended up fixing it. A lot of the issues, or like most of the issues. I think it was like Dice LA came in and fixed a lot of it. But when you, like, put so much time and effort into Battlefield series, and then, you know, you get super hyped for Battlefield 4, you're like, yeah, fuck yeah, like, I'm so keen. And then, it's like you're at a restaurant, a beautiful restaurant, and you go out to, you know, you've went to their restaurant with these owners. They had a restaurant before. You went to that, it was awesome, you loved it, you're like, sweet, oh, they're opening up a bigger and better one? Fuck yeah, let's go to that. You've booked in advance, you go there with your girlfriend, sit down, you're in a tux, you're all looking fancy, and the waiter comes out, he's like, hey, how are you doing? Stands up on the table, pulls down his pants, and just shits all over the table. Like, literally just fucking shit, piss, farting, fucking spewing everywhere. And you're sitting there like, what the fuck? And then they realize, oh fuck, we shouldn't have done that, that's gonna scare away our customers. So they come out and they disinfect everything, they clean everything, they've apologized, they give you some free garlic bread, and, you know, that's good. Yeah, you're now clean and you've got free garlic bread, but, you know, the initial thought of him, you know, the visual image of him pulling down his pants and shitting on you is still there. It doesn't matter whether the meal you're having right now is delicious, your initial impression was shit everywhere. And even though I now enjoy Battlefield 4, I basically had that real sour taste in my mouth from that, you know. I couldn't enjoy the game anymore after losing my trust in the series, and I basically burnt myself out on FPS, and I was like, yeah, I think this is it for me. And so even though I was trying to make videos and I was going really well on YouTube, it was, you know, career suicide, I guess we'll call. I had to leave. I couldn't keep going. So I went over to CS:GO and I played that a bit and I was enjoying that. But I felt like I couldn't really make too much content on it because my channel was mainly a Battlefield channel. And it was, you know, I once again had burnt myself out on FPS, so I was only playing it for, like, the competitive aspect of it. You know, I really liked the competitive aspect of CSGO matchmaking before. So, yeah, I basically left Battlefield. And another reason why I didn't keep making videos was I moved into a boarding college for university. I moved from, like, the country to the city. And when I moved for university, you know, I was already at university, but I was living with my parents and stuff like that. But now I'd moved out of home, and I was in this boarding college with, like, hundreds of other people my age, you know, all studying different things. And then, you know, there was parties every week, and there was uni homework that was, like, way harder than anything I previously had. You know, this new course was a lot more intensive than anything I'd done previously. And just, you know, that combination of things, the uni being a lot more intensive, having a much more active social life, so having free time wasn't playing games and editing videos, it was, you know, hanging out with friends or playing games with them sort of thing in real life. And, you know, me not enjoying Battlefield, and my channel being a Battlefield channel, I had no urge to turn it into anything else. So my plan was to take a break and then come back to it, but then I ended up getting addicted to a game that you may have heard or may have seen that I got addicted to, which was League of Legends. These guys that I met at my college, my in real life friends that you've heard now in Battlefield videos, they are League of Legends players, and I downloaded it and I played, like, the tutorial and stuff, and I couldn't get into it. But when I started playing with friends, I really started getting into it, and I got sucked into the pit of despair of League of Legends. You know, I was in that. I now understand why so many people got addicted to it before me. It was the competitive aspect, it was fun, it was variety, you could play a different champion every game, you could play a different role every game, it was a lot. But, you know, after 2 years of playing that non-stop, I reached my competitive goal, solo playing to Platinum. It's like the third highest you can go. It's not very good, but I think it's in, like, the top 10% of players. So for me, that's fucking good. That's really good for someone who just started playing it 2 years ago, and, you know, I was higher than some of my friends that had been playing, like, 2 years longer than me. So I really went deep into that addiction and played that a lot, and that was pretty good until I made my goal, and then I realized I wasn't enjoying the game. I was just playing it purely for the competitive aspect, and I was just like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? I'm like, these people on this game, the community is fucking awful. Like, god damn. It's just like the fact that you're trapped in a game for like 50 minutes, 30 to 50 minutes, and if one of those players wants to ruin it for the other people, they can, without, like, hardly any punishment. Or if they are punished, you don't, you know, it doesn't affect you, it hasn't made your life any better, you still, you know, lost your ranking and stuff like that. So after I made my goal, it went super casual. I, like, didn't, what's the word? Like, I didn't care, basically. And I haven't actually played it in, like, the past 3 months or something like that, but, I just sort of play it super casually if my mates are like, hey, let's just grab a game of League. Yeah, hop on, have a bit of a laugh, have a good game. But, yeah, so got sucked into the pit of despair that is League, got super addicted to that, and I was not making YouTube videos about League. I don't think they're funny. I think I maybe could have done them, but my channel wasn't League. I didn't want to record. I enjoyed playing, you know, a different type of way, you know. I enjoyed playing the competitive way, so I didn't want to make videos for it. Either way, got addicted to League, no longer addicted to League. So then after we, all of us started sort of slowing down on the playing League front, a couple of my in real life friends re-downloaded Battlefield 4, and they knew I had a YouTube channel and I was a big Battlefield player and I was, quite good at it. They were like, I'll re-download it. And I was like, nah, fuck that, I hated it last time I played it, and, I knew there'd be like 4 other DLCs and stuff like that since I left, and they'd fixed, like, majority, they had the CTE, the community test environment, and all this other stuff, but I did it. I re-downloaded it, and I played it with my friends, and I actually really enjoyed it. My mind had been changed. I'm not sure, I can't give you the definitive answer about why I'm enjoying it now, whether it been the bugs that have been fixed, or because I took a massive break, or because it's, I'd missed Battlefield. I honestly can't tell you. Maybe it's a combination of all of them, but that's basically why I ended up coming to Battlefield. And when I play Battlefield, it was just, by habit I record, because even if I wasn't going to make a video, if I caught something cool, it was always cool to have that sort of thing. But then I realized I really missed YouTube, and the big thing was, like, I miss video editing, because with my course, I'm studying graphic design. There's no, like, video editing involved at all, so I really missed it, it was something I got pretty good at, I was pretty, okay at video editing, so I really missed that, because I did it, for, like, 3 years of my life. Yeah, so I miss video editing, and I miss, like, my interaction with my fans, and I felt so bad reading through comments, because, like, there was a period where I just didn't read comments, because I didn't want to see people like, we miss you, Apple, or like, is he dead, rip, all this sort of shit, and, I felt super bad. And I read the comments, and, people just, people were actually being quite encouraging, like, wherever you are, good luck with it, and all this sort of stuff. But I really wanted to come back, so I initially made Overwatch videos, because that was when the beta, I think, was it? Yeah, the beta came out. Or beta and full release, but whatever. I was playing that at the time, so I thought, I'll make videos on that as it's coming out and see, what my channel's like. If it was completely dead, I probably wouldn't even have bothered, just because I put a lot of effort to it and it would have been really demotivating. But my channel was doing okay, and then so I had like a bunch of Battlefield 4 footage saved up from playing it with friends, so then I edited that into a funtage thing, and it was like really successful, it wasn't anywhere near what I once was, but it was, got a lot of good feedback, and I'm like, yep, if I got that feeling again, I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm making videos again, I'm playing Battlefield, I'm back into video editing, so did that, and now I've been doing it for about 3 weeks on Battlefield just only, and it's been going great, a few of my videos are going like viral, like one of my What the Fucking Lols episodes has like 100,000 views in 3 weeks. This is the fastest growing video I think I've ever had, so that's unreal, my channel is the biggest it's ever been, even though I lost like 3,000 subs from people unsubscribing after being away for like 1.5 years to 2 years, and also there was that YouTube purge where I lost like 1,500 subscribers. I've gotten those back within 3 weeks. That's unreal, like, that is insane. So, yeah, like, the support's been, the outpouring of support's been fucking mint. So, super happy with that, just gotta thank you guys. If you've made it all the way through this commentary, just wanted to say, like, big shout out to you guys for watching all the way through this, because I'm not a commentator at all, I'm much more, funtage, live stuff, all that sort of stuff. But I do enjoy talking about games and stories and life and all this sort of stuff. So, thank you very much. I guess we'll quickly summarize it so this video doesn't drag out too long. Didn't like Battlefield, had a sour taste in my mouth. University was a lot more intensive. My social life was a lot more intensive. Had hardly any free time, and got addicted to League of Legends. That was basically what happened, and I ended up missing YouTube, ended up missing Battlefield, and I ended up basically falling back into my old self sort of thing, because I've moved out of that college and I'm living with roommates, so I'm not You know, I still have my social life, but it's nowhere near as intensive as it was because I've got my close group of friends I like hanging out with, but now it's no longer hundreds of people I'm hanging out with. You know, it's just like tens of people. So, thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate it. This is just sort of a stopgap video to explain everything. So if anyone is ever wondering why the fuck I left, where the fuck have I been, why the fuck I'm back, link them this video. Be like, yo, this is it, man. You want to know, this is where it at. So thank you very much for watching. I've been Appletinee. Look out for new videos. I've got some good ideas. I will be actually making a CSGO video because I played a couple ranked games after a long break and they were so fucking funny that I have to make a video even though I'm not a CSGO channel. But I hope you guys enjoy that. So yeah, thank you for watching. That's sort of the explanation. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. I'll try and reply. Always try my best to reply to as many comments as I can. Thank you very much and I'll catch you guys later.